So what's up? So do I look at Jalen Brunson like Luka, and do I look at him like James Harden? Surprisingly, I do because he ball hogs. Now, one thing I'm going to talk about: the Knicks did come back their third time, down by 20, but they had to do it with him on the bench. They had to do it with him in foul trouble. He seems to ball hog so much that they can't seem to set their plays when he's playing. Why is that? Why is he so problematic? Why is it doesn't work natural? Maybe Dallas made the right choice by getting rid of him. Who knew that Jalen Brunson? Now you want to be compared to Luka, Doncic, and James Harden? Okay, but do you want to be seen as a ball hogger who sits on 24-second clock and hogs it, and you're not getting the passes? That is a very noticeable thing that I'm noticing, that the Knicks play better without him because Charles Barkley alluded to it. How come Tibbs doesn't rotate more? Why is everything set on Jalen Brunson? Now Jalen Brunson can score, but his game is kind of like watching an old Rocky fight. You get some, I get some licks in. It's nothing of purity. It's he makes shots, he comes up, but it's a lot of work, a lot of agony, and a lot of it is because he just sits on the rock and he basically drains the ball. He treats it like quicksand, and your touches disappear. So I'm watching it unfold, and I'm thinking, yeah, this didn't happen twice in this series. One of the reasons why y'all fall behind so much is because he sits on the rock. He doesn't spread the rock enough. These tweener guards today, these guys who are you a point guard or you a shooting guard? It's out the window. But we do know one thing: a ball hog doesn't win today. It's funny how LeBron James said you can't be one dimensional and all that today. I said guys are still trying to do that. But the problem is, it's like Kobe Bryant I alluded to about James Harden. That style does not win. It doesn't. That's what Luka Doncic is finding out. And why Jalen Brunson, I'm going to tell you something. Maybe if you play more team ball, every series doesn't have to go 6, 7 games. But you hog the ball so much that you have a tendency to sit on it and making everything like it's a long-winded series. Why is that? So he's definitely giving me Luka and Harden the way he ball hogs. Jalen Brunson is like Luka Doncic and James Harden. He ball hogs and makes it a lot tougher. Yes, he's a great player. Yes, he's one of the 10 best players going today. But at the same time, I'll miss the clutch and all that. Yeah, but you be choking the ball out. You should get your teammates involved a lot sooner. Maybe you don't have these long-winded series. Maybe you don't have to struggle against hope that the rest will bail you out against Detroit. Maybe if the Celtics, think about it. Because they had to depend on what you do, they lose. They don't get this far. That game against the Pacers, when they sat your butt down, they went on the 17-1